Now then, there's been a change. If you're following along with the saga of will Tim and Finn join the herd, these are two geldings, two yearling geldings that we are trying to integrate into a herd of ponies that live out on this common grazing area that we use. We have a herd living out on it, a herd of ponies living out on it full time. We're trying to integrate two newbies into the herd. They went out with them yesterday. This morning, the two newbies were just stood at the gate at home, like into our yard and barn and field there, while the rest of the herd were. And that was the situation all morning into the early afternoon. I've just headed out to the feed store, come back, there's a bit of a change. So I just checked the tracker and I saw the ponies, the fell herd had come near to home. The barn field is just at the end there. So the fell herd are right near where the two boys were hanging out. And guess what's happening? That down there is Alan telling off Finn. That's one of the geldings. That there is Callie telling off Tim, another one of the geldings. Callie, thought I could trust you to be nice to him. She's off again. Okay, so the fell herd have turned up at home and the two boys seem to have joined in. I don't know what's happening. They've got Frankie to their left, Layla right there. I think maybe Frankie and Layla are keeping them exactly where they want them. Oh, and Alan, the three of them are like, oh dear Layla, don't bite them on the bum. The three of them are really keeping them like exactly where they're allowed to be, I think. So it looks like they've got a second chance to join the herd. Well, they obviously have joined the herd. They've obviously ventured from right next to the gate and the wall where they were all morning and into the afternoon. When did I leave the barn? About 2 o'clock. And they were, I mean, it was absolutely peeing it down and they were stood sheltering by one of the walls. Come back and they are in amongst it. So now what's going to happen when the herd wander off again? Because they will. Are the boys going to go with them? I think we stand a good chance now. I think we do. I am a little bit sad to have missed it happening. I was hoping that's what would happen. There's been quite a few comments on my last video saying like, what are you going to do? Are you going to let MJ out? MJ's a gelding that knows both the herd and the boys, so he might have been like a bit of a useful tool to help them integrate. Was I going to let him out to join them to help them buddy in, or let them back in again? Because that's what they were wanting to do. They were stood at the gate to get back in again all morning. I'm like, no boys, you are not coming in. My plan, honestly, was not to do anything. That's Alan bossing them a little bit. I think he quite likes them though. I think he's going to like having geldings to play with. They do look a bit lost behind him there. What are we allowed to do? We're not sure. Just eat and be quiet, boys. That's all. Eat and be quiet. Oh, here comes Lynette looking for her supplements. Yes, I've got them, lass. Yes, I have. And why have you got the baby? Oh, there's a mum. You're all right. But honestly, my plan was to do nothing and just hope that this happened. There's no point in them coming back in again. And they were fine out on their own. They were just sort of stood looking a bit like, we want to come in, but there's nothing for them in the barn field. They'd have to be on hay. There's plenty of grass out here. So they'd be on hay, hanging around at the gate waiting for hard feed. Callie got spooked by the AA man. Where are you off to, lass? Wee. Oh gosh, she's dancing. So all morning, the herd didn't seem to move. And that is because we had horrible weather. So I think they were just sheltering. And they've appeared and wandered this way, right next to home. Like I said, that wall just down there is the barn field wall. So they've obviously wandered close. The boys have ventured in to join them. And Tim's got his nose right up Alan's bum there. Tim, I would probably, well, I don't know. If he doesn't mind, I don't mind. Well, he does mind. Yeah, maybe give him a little bit of space. Now, that's Stella. She was one of the ones which definitely chased them off yesterday. She's definitely not very welcoming to newbies, especially boys. But I was going to say she seems to have eased up, but she doesn't. Look at her face on her. Stella, you know, it's fine. He's not anywhere near you. Well, if he is, it's because you're running at him. Finn's there, a bit more in amongst it. Oh, Alan, stop biting his bum. I think Tim will have a slightly harder time because they just don't know him as well. Finn, they all knew as a foal. Are you going to go and chat to Andy? Finn loved Andy as a foal, and she was very tolerant of him. He was a foal alongside her foal, who is Nick's here. They were foals together. He was always up Andy's bum. She was always having both of the foals with her. He loved her. Now he's sneaking close to her and she's studiously ignoring him. Oh, Autumn. That's very close, darling. Yeah, so there's Finn right in amongst it, right next to Layla. Frankie's behind him as well. Sneaking close to Andy. Tim is down here. Ooh, I've just got a very slight fear saying this, a very slight worry that Finn sticks with the herd and Tim doesn't. I hope that doesn't happen. That has only just occurred to me, just looking now at how Finn seems to be settled in the middle and Tim is still a little bit on the outside. I mean, that was to happen, I would expect to see Tim turning up at the barn again. In that case, I would, of course, let him in. I wouldn't leave him on the fell on his own. And then I don't know what I would do after that, because that would be my second try failed at getting him into the herd. As long as Finn's included, maybe that'll give Tim the confidence to kind of stick with them and follow them around a bit rather than head home again. Time will tell, I guess. I mean, he's pretty relaxed, isn't he? He's there and he's grazing, and he is close to them. It's not like he's being chased really far away. He just isn't quite as in the middle as Finn is there. Don't forget your friend, will you, Finn? Callie has just run over to Tim, looking all marish, and boxed at him. Callie, everything was fine for a minute then, and then that set Alan off against him. I think Tim's even wary of the foal at this point. She did that out of nowhere as well. She was just over here with the girls, and she just set off at him. Put her ears back as she got near and boxed at him. What a meanie she is, eh, Nix?